On this episode, we're going to talk about
How to handle an objection like, I have to ask my spouse.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff Luspo,
This is Ron C.
and welcome to episode 9 of the Always Be Closing Show. Okay, Coach Ron, let's talk about how do we handle the objection pagdating sa kailangan ko munang i-consult si Mrs. or si Mr.
Yeah.
Diba? Especially in dealing with, if you want to close the deal on the spot, normally they would ask, their spouse
Right.
dun sa opinion nila.
Let's answer first. Why do people sometimes try to have to ask someone else for something like a financial plan?
Right.
Diba? Kasi there's always a reason behind it, right? If you're married for quite a long time, normally napag-uusapan nyo na talaga yan.
Alam na yung needs ng
Alam
family.
nila yung needs, alam nila kung kailan kayo dapat gusto mag-retire.
Even the budget, no?
Even the budget.
Expenses na, recurring expenses sa house, sa kids.
Right.
Alam na.
Ang mahirap lang is that sometimes, let's say, if I'm the husband, tapos ang wife ko, siya yung nag-handle ng money, tama? So yun yung medyo, tapos ang kausap mo, yung husband, tama? So ibig sabihin, sometimes, yun nga, kailangan i-consult kasi baka may matamaan na budget.
Right. Or sometimes, kahit sila uncertain if they're making the right decision, gusto nila merong accountable din yung spouse nila na
Tama.
kumbaga they're afraid to make the wrong decision by
Ayaw nila
purchasing.
masisi.
Guys, you have to remember, you guys are financial advisors. So, dito sa Philippines kasi most Filipinos are underinsured. Ibig sabihin yung life insurance coverage niya hindi pa enough. Some hindi pa kompleto yung kanilang financial plan. Yung iba walang ipon. So it's your responsibility to get them protected today. Right? That's our job, to get them protected today, to get them started today.
Right.
So just because hindi kasama si husband or hindi kasama si wife, hindi na siya makakapag-decide, your job now is to help your client understand na it's okay to make a decision today, something that they can decide on, whatever the amount is, para protected sila, para pag uwi nila sa bahay, meron silang peace of mind, right? But they have to be convinced, not pressured, but convinced, right? Because there's a difference between pressuring a client to purchase today and persuading a client to purchase today kahit wala yung kanilang spouse.
Right.
It also depends. Let's say, bibili ka ng shirt. Bibili ka ng pagkain.
Right.
Diba?
Or basta, you're probably a small gadget. And normally, if you really like it, tama, what do you tend to do? After na makita mo, babe, kasi, di ba, kailangan ko to for this, that, pag gusto, you justify it.
Right.
What I'm saying is, getting a life insurance it's more than just the usual expense. Diba, we're talking about a financial security tool, diba, that will give your family diba, the protection that they need.
Right.
And sometimes, Coach Jeff, ang mahirap na sa kultura ng Pinoy is that we tend to ask everyone.
Right. Kasi nga may uncertainty.
Right. Pero usually, ganito, they just want to validate
That's right.
their thinking. They're just unsure.
Yes. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi nila sa iyo na I want to consult my husband first or I want to consult my wife first, ibig sabihin interesado sila. At the same time, gusto lang nila na ma-solidify yung nararamdaman nilang gusto nilang kumuha but I want to consult it to my spouse first, right? Now, your job now is to transfer the certainty that you have to the other person para kampante siya na pag-uwi niya sa bahay, tama yung ginawa niyang desisyon. Right? So we'll be providing you different techniques kung paano mo ma-handle yung objection na I want to consult I want to ask my spouse first before deciding. Magbibigay kami ng mga techniques that you can already use right away.
Let's start.
Okay, so we're gonna role play and we're gonna show you different techniques. Meron kasi mga techniques na you can do it before the client objects. And then another technique na nag-object na yung client and how do you respond to that? Okay?
Right.
Coach Ron, I like what you presented. I think it's a very good financial plan. Pero i-consult ko muna si Mrs.
Oh, okay. you know what? That's perfectly understandable, Jeff. Kasi, I have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and usually, he likes to be asked first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really understand. That's really understandable. But you know what? No, Jeff. If ever there's one thing that you're going to ask your wife, what would it be?
If the amount is affordable,
Right.
kung kaya namin yung amount na 100,000 a year.
Right. Okay. So that's basically it. Aside from the money, is there anything else that you would like to ask for your wife?
Wala na eh. Kasi okay naman, we know the company and then I know it's a solid company. It's just really the budget.
Okay. So basically, you won't ask kung, babe, mag-iipon ba tayo or mag-invest ba tayo or mag-insurance ba tayo? Ibig sabihin, okay sa'yo kumuha ng insurance.
Yeah.
Ang tatanungin mo na lang kung kaya natin.
Kung kaya.
Right.
Right.
Congratulations. Kasi you know what, Jeff, ganito. If I'm in your situation, this is how I would think. Normally, nagtatanong lang talaga tayo if we feel that we're uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
Tama?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pero if you're certain about it, I mean, we don't usually call our wives every now and then, hey babe, tatawid ba ako?
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Right.
If it's something, or if you want to eat with a fancy restaurant, if you can afford it at that time, especially if you have a client to attend to,
Yeah.
diba? You know what I mean? So ako, ang sa akin lang is that I understand the budget type. Kasi
Mhm.
baka sabihin ni wife, ano ba naman yan,
Oo.
babe? Meron pa tayong ganitong babayaran,
Mhm.
right? Okay.
Right.
Pero, kung nagkataon na hindi siya concerned, would you go ahead with it? Kung wari, nandito si wife, tapos sinabi niya na, hey, babe, okay yan. Would you go ahead with this?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh.
Congratulations. Pero kasi ganito, Jeff, wala kasi siya dito.
Mm-hmm.
And di ba, nasa abroad siya.
Mm-hmm.
Tama? Now, let me ask you, what if siya yung nandito, nakikinig siya dito,
Mhm.
tapos ikaw yung nasa abroad? And definitely, di ba, nagpapadala siya sa'yo ng pera,
Mhm.
tama? For you to be able to manage it,
Mhm.
right? And minsan nga, I'm sure nangyari na sa'yo, Jeff, just like any other OFWs, minsan napapagastos tayo,
Mhm.
tama?
Right.
And hindi naman natin minsan napapaalam yun.
Yeah.
Tama? So, ang sa akin lang is this. Kung mag-iipon ka ba, kuwari siya yung nandito,
Mm-hmm.
tapos nakapag-desisyon siya mag-ipon for your future,
Mm-hmm.
hindi ka ba matutuwa?
Matutuwa, syempre.
Okay. Diba? Kasi that's what I really want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi if I'm sure that she's here right now, and she made that decision, para sa future nyo, diba? I'm sure matutuwa ka kasi ayaw mo naman na lahat ng pera mo ginagastos ng asawa mo. Right? Kasi basically what you're doing right now is, alam mo naman kung ano yung pumapasok na pera. You're just
Mhm.
going to allocate some of your finances
Mhm.
for your investment.
Right.
Diba? Pero ito lang naman, kasi time is really valuable. Diba? Ang sa akin lang is that we cannot guarantee na pag-alis mo right now, tama? Tapos, kailan pa natin matatanong ang asawa natin,
Mhm.
tama? So, sa akin lang is that time is really valuable. So, what if, diba, let's say ganito, Jeff, I can show you a plan, an option, where you can start at the minimum para habang pinag-iisipan mo, tama? Hindi naman siya makakasagabal sa budget mo.
Right.
Tama?
Mhm.
Tapos pag natanong mo na si wife, babe, nagsimula kasi ako sa maliit,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba? Ang tatanong mo na lang kung papalakihan mo.
Oh, okay.
Tama, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi sabi mo nga kanina, okay naman na bumili ng life insurance kasi I'm sure napag-usapan niyo na 'yan.
Mhm.
Ang tanong na lang kung malaki o maliit.
Right.
Tama ba? So do you think that is something workable?
I think it's something good naman.
Right, okay.
Okay.
That's great. So, anong gusto mong umpisahan? Dito muna sa option A or option B?
Sa option B muna tayo.
Okay, congratulations.
Ay. Okay. Here's another technique na hindi pa nag-object yung client. Uunahan mo na siya. Ang tawag natin doon is raise it first technique to handle the objection na I need to ask my spouse first. Okay? So you do this technique na hindi pa siya nag-object. Pero ina-anticipate mo na mag-object siya later on. So uunahan mo na ngayon siya para ma-set na yung mind niya na it's okay to decide kahit wala yung spouse because this is something for his or her family's future naman. So Mr. Client, di ba normally pag pumunta ka sa mall at nakita mo sale, and you saw that your favorite shirt 50% off, for example, and nakita mo na affordable, it's just a one-day sale, would you grab the shirt right away kung affordable naman siya?
Of course, that's my shirt.
Of course, that's your favorite shirt.
Yeah,
Magpapaalam ka pa ba sa misis mo para bilhin yung shirt na yun kung affordable naman? Alam naman niyang gustong-gusto mo, matagal na.
Hindi na siguro kasi siya nga pagdating ko sa bahay, nagte-thank you Yung pala, may binili na rin.
May binili na.
Diba? So okay lang.
Right. Pero what if, for example, bumili ka ng isang big-ass TV? Ay, pwede ko sabihin yung big-ass TV. Pero what if, bumili ka ng isang malaking TV, and the TV is worth 250,000 pesos. At yung TV na yan, binili mo on the spot. Pag uwi mo sa bahay, sinurprise mo yung misis mo, sa tingin mo, magagalit ba siya o matutuwa? Hindi mo kinonsol.
Siyempre ba? What the?
Siyempre
magagalit,
di ba? Siyempre naman kasi hindi mo siya kinonsol.
Tama. Pero kung mga 250 pesos lang yung TV na yan, pwede.
That's right. Pero what if, Ron, pag uwi mo sa bahay mo, at sinabi mo sa misis mo na, Han, nag-ipon nga pala ako para sa kids natin, para sa future nila. Matutuwa ba yung anak mo? What if, Ron, pag uwi mo sa bahay at hindi naman TV yung binili mo, pero ang pinurchase mo is something for the family, para sa future nila. At sinabi mo sa misis mo na, honey, nag-ipon ako para sa mga kids natin. Matutuwa ba yung wife mo?
Matutuwa.
Kung nag-ipon ka for your kids?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yun lang ang gagawin natin, Ron.
Okay.
Ang pag-usapan lang natin today is something na masisecure mo yung future ng mga kids mo through this financial planning session natin.
Okay.
Something na magugustuhan mo, kung magugustuhan mo lang at magiging affordable sa iyo. Would you be happy about that?
Yeah, I'll be happy. Siyempre.
There's another technique na pag-handle ng objection na yan, which we call the L.E.A.F.I.N.C technique. Feature na namin yan sa previous episodes namin. If you want to watch that episode, the L.E.A.F.I.N.C technique can handle any type of objection. Kahit itong objection na to. Pwede.
Right.
Okay? And that's it for today's episode. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. Share it with your friends. We'll see you again next time. This is Jeff Luspo.
And this is Ron C.
Remember, always be closing.